Welcome, dear soul, to a journey that will transform your deepest dreams into radiant reality. Tonight, you are about to discover the ancient Star Temple, a sacred place where your most cherished desires are woven into streams of pure, luminous light. As you settle into this peaceful moment, know that you are exactly where you need to be, ready to receive everything your heart has been calling for. This is not just a story, but a gateway to manifestation itself, where your subconscious mind will absorb the profound truth that you already possess everything you seek, and tonight, as you drift into the most restful sleep, your reality will begin reshaping itself to match your highest vision of life. You have been drawn to this moment by the very desires that live within your heart, and the universe has been orchestrating this perfect timing for you to remember your true power as a conscious creator of your own experience. You find yourself standing at the edge of a moonlit meadow, where silver grass sways gently beneath your bare feet, and the air carries the sweet fragrance of night-blooming jasmine mixed with the crisp scent of mountain air that seems to cleanse your lungs with each breath you take. Above you, the night sky stretches infinitely, adorned with more stars than you have ever seen before, each one pulsing with a warm, golden light that seems to whisper your name with ancient knowing and infinite love. You feel completely safe here, completely at peace, as if this place has been waiting for you your entire life, existing beyond time and space as a sacred sanctuary created specifically for your journey home to your true self. You realize with a deep sense of knowing that you have finally arrived at the threshold of your own limitless potential, standing at the doorway between who you thought you were and who you truly are. The grass beneath your feet is unlike any earthly grass you have ever experienced, each blade infused with moonlight and starshine, creating a carpet of silver that seems to pulse gently with life force energy that rises up through your feet and begins to fill your entire body with warmth and vitality. As you breathe in the pure, crystalline air, you notice that each breath brings with it not just oxygen but tiny particles of light that sparkle as they enter your lungs, nourishing every cell in your body with the essence of pure possibility. You can taste the sweetness of this magical air on your tongue, a flavor that reminds you of honey and sunshine and every moment of joy you have ever experienced. You notice a gentle path of luminescent stones leading deeper into the meadow, each stone glowing with a soft, pearl-like radiance that illuminates the way forward, and you understand intuitively that this path has been created by all the souls who have walked before you on their own journeys of awakening and manifestation. The stones seem to pulse in rhythm with your heartbeat, as if they are alive and responding to your presence, welcoming you to this sacred journey that will change everything about how you understand your relationship with reality itself. You begin to walk along this path, feeling the smooth, warm stones beneath your feet, each step creating a gentle chime that sounds like distant temple bells calling you home to yourself. With each step you take, you feel any tension or worry melting away from your body like snow dissolving in gentle sunlight, and you notice that your shoulders are dropping, your jaw is relaxing, your breathing is becoming deeper and more natural than it has been in longer than you can remember. The path curves gracefully through clusters of silver birch trees whose leaves shimmer like countless tiny mirrors, reflecting the starlight and creating patterns of dancing light all around you that seem to celebrate your presence and honor your courage in taking this journey toward your highest potential. Every step you take on this magical path brings you deeper into a state of profound relaxation and absolute trust in the universe's perfect plan for your life, and you feel old patterns of doubt and fear simply falling away like autumn leaves that have served their purpose and are now ready to return to the earth to nourish new growth. You notice that as you walk, your breathing naturally becomes slower and more rhythmic, synchronizing with the gentle pulse of light emanating from the stones beneath your feet, and you realize that you are already beginning to attune yourself to the frequency of manifestation, the frequency at which thoughts become things and desires become experiences. The air around you hums with an almost inaudible frequency that seems to resonate in your very bones, a sound that speaks directly to your soul and reminds you that you are intimately connected to all of creation, that your desires are not separate from you but are already woven into the fabric of your being like golden threads in a tapestry of infinite possibility. This humming grows slightly louder as you continue walking, and you recognize it as the sound of the universe itself, the vibration that holds all things in perfect harmony and creates the space within which all manifestation occurs. The path gradually ascends, winding up a gentle hill covered in the softest moss you have ever seen, moss that glows with a subtle, ethereal light as if infused with starlight itself, and each step you take on this living carpet sends ripples of light spreading outward like circles on a still pond. As you climb higher, your perspective expands, and you can see that the entire landscape around you is alive with gentle light, pulsing and flowing in patterns that seem to mirror the rhythms of your own breathing and the beating of your own heart. As you reach the crest of the hill, you begin to see in the distance what appears to be a magnificent temple made entirely of crystallized starlight, its spires reaching toward the heavens like fingers of pure intention touching the infinite, its walls translucent and shimmering with every color imaginable and some colors that your eyes have never seen but your soul recognizes as the hues of pure love and perfect peace. This is the Star Temple, the sacred sanctuary where all desires are born into light, where the universe itself comes to weave dreams into reality, where the boundary between the possible and the actual dissolves completely. The temple seems to exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously, shifting and changing as you look at it, revealing new facets and aspects with each moment, as if it is alive and responding to your observation with playful interaction. You can see that streams of light are flowing into the temple from every direction, carrying the hopes and dreams and desires of countless souls throughout the cosmos, and you understand that your own desires are part of this magnificent flow of creative energy that never stops, never diminishes, never runs out. As you approach the temple, you notice that its entrance is framed by two towering pillars that seem to be carved from pure moonbeam, their surfaces rippling with gentle waves of silver and blue light that create patterns of sacred geometry, spirals and mandalas and symbols that speak directly to your unconscious mind in a language older than words. Between these pillars, there is no door, only a curtain of shimmering light that moves like liquid silk in a breeze that exists only in this magical realm, carrying with it fragrances of flowers that bloom only in paradise and incense that has been burning since the beginning of time. You understand intuitively that this light will part for you when you are ready, when your heart is completely open to receiving all the abundance that awaits you on the other side, and you take a moment to prepare yourself for this threshold crossing by placing both hands over your heart and feeling the steady, strong rhythm that has carried you through every moment of your life. You feel gratitude flooding through you, gratitude for your willingness to be here, gratitude for your openness to something greater than what you have known before, gratitude for the perfect timing that has brought you to this sacred moment. You pause for a moment before the entrance, feeling the profound significance of this threshold, knowing that crossing into the Star Temple means stepping fully into your power as a conscious creator of your reality, claiming your birthright as a being of infinite possibility who has temporarily forgotten their true nature but is now ready to remember. You place your hand over your heart and feel it beating steady and strong, pumping life force and infinite possibility through every cell of your body, and you remind yourself that you deserve everything your heart desires, that you are worthy of abundance in all its forms, and that the universe is conspiring in every moment to bring you exactly what you need for your highest good. The very air around the temple entrance seems to sparkle with anticipation, as if the entire universe is holding its breath, waiting for this moment when you fully claim your power and step into the truth of who you really are. You can feel the love radiating from beyond the curtain of light, a love so pure and unconditional that it brings tears of joy to your eyes, and you know that you are about to be welcomed home to a part of yourself that you have been searching for your entire life without even knowing what you were looking for. As you step forward with complete faith and trust, the curtain of light parts before you like gentle waves, welcoming you with warmth that penetrates not just your physical body but every layer of your being, from your dense physical form to your most subtle energy bodies. You feel yourself crossing not just a physical threshold but a threshold of consciousness, moving from one level of reality into another, more expanded level where the laws of manifestation operate more directly and powerfully than anything you have experienced in ordinary reality. You enter the most beautiful space you have ever encountered, and immediately you understand that the Star Temple defies all earthly architecture, with walls that seem to stretch infinitely upward, disappearing into a canopy of swirling galaxies and nebulae that pulse with colors beyond the spectrum of normal vision. The ceiling, if it can be called a ceiling, is the cosmos itself, complete with slowly rotating spiral galaxies, dancing auroras of light, and stars being born in brilliant explosions of creative energy that remind you that you too are made of star stuff, that the same creative force that births stars is the force that beats your heart and breathes through your lungs. The floor beneath your feet is made of what appears to be polished obsidian, but as you look down, you see that it reflects not your physical form but the pure essence of your soul, radiating with golden light and infinite potential, showing you your true self as a being of light temporarily wearing a human form for the adventure of physical experience. In this reflection, you can see all the gifts and talents and capacities that you possess, including some that you have never recognized or developed, waiting patiently for you to acknowledge them and bring them forward into expression. The walls of the temple are covered with what appear to be hieroglyphs of light, symbols and patterns that shift and change as you watch them, telling the story of creation itself, the story of how consciousness first dreamed of experiencing itself in form and then manifested entire universes as playgrounds for exploration and growth. You realize that your own life story is written here too, not just what has been but what is possible, all the potential timelines and possibilities that exist for you in the quantum field of infinite possibility. In the center of this vast, sacred space stands a fountain unlike anything you could have imagined, its base carved from a single piece of what looks like crystallized moonlight, its surface covered with intricate patterns that seem to tell the story of every desire that has ever been dreamed by any conscious being anywhere in the cosmos. From its center rises a gentle spray of liquid starlight that catches the light from above and sends rainbow patterns dancing across the temple walls, creating a light show so beautiful that you feel your heart expanding just from witnessing it. The sound of this celestial fountain is like the most beautiful music you have ever heard, a harmony that seems to be composed of every joyful moment you have ever experienced and every dream you have ever dared to dream, woven together into a symphony that speaks directly to your soul and reminds you of the infinite creativity that flows through you always. As you listen more carefully, you begin to hear your own desires singing in this fountain, your hopes and dreams adding their unique notes to the eternal song of creation. You approach the fountain slowly, feeling drawn by an invisible force that seems to emanate from the very core of your being, and as you get closer, you notice that the liquid starlight is not just beautiful to behold, but carries within it the essence of pure possibility, the raw material from which all manifestations are formed. You can see your own desires floating in the starlight like beautiful holographic images, not as distant wishes but as living potentials ready to take form in your experience. You understand, with a knowing that bypasses your logical mind and speaks directly to your soul, that this fountain is the source from which all your desires spring, the wellspring of infinite creativity that flows endlessly through the universe and through you, connecting you to the heart of creation itself. The liquid starlight contains every possibility, every potential, every dream that has ever been or could ever be, and you realize that you have unlimited access to this source of creative power. As you sit on the smooth, warm edge of the fountain, you feel the gentle mist from the starlight spray touching your skin like the softest caress, and each droplet that touches you carries with it a message of love and abundance from the universe itself, reminding you that you are cherished beyond measure, supported in ways you cannot even imagine, and worthy of every good thing that exists. The mist seems to penetrate not just your skin but your very DNA, carrying upgrades and activations that awaken dormant capacities and align you with higher frequencies of manifestation. You close your eyes and allow yourself to feel completely supported by this magical place, knowing that here, in the Star Temple, there is no separation between what you desire and what you already are, no distance between your dreams and your reality, no difference between your human self and your divine self. You feel yourself merging with the frequency of pure love, pure abundance, pure creativity, and you know that this frequency is your natural state, your birthright, your true home. You begin to notice that the liquid starlight in the fountain is responding to your presence, swirling in patterns that seem to mirror the desires of your heart, forming shapes and images that represent everything you have ever wanted to create, experience, or become. You see visions of your perfect life floating in the starlight, not as distant possibilities but as present realities that are simply waiting for you to fully recognize and claim them as your own, and you feel a deep knowing that these visions are not fantasies but glimpses of the future that is already forming around you. In this moment of perfect clarity, you understand that manifestation is not about struggling or forcing or trying to make things happen through effort and will, but about aligning yourself so completely with the frequency of your desires that they naturally flow into your experience like water flowing downhill, effortlessly, and inevitably. You feel this truth settling into every cell of your body, becoming part of your very DNA, reprogramming your subconscious mind to operate from this new paradigm of ease and flow and natural abundance. The temple walls around you pulse gently with waves of golden light, and you realize that this light is the same light that flows through your own energy field, connecting you to every star in the sky, every planet in the cosmos, every grain of sand on every beach, every drop of water in every ocean, every thought that has ever been thought, and every dream that has ever been dreamed. You are not separate from the universe. You are an integral part of it, a conscious co-creator with the infinite intelligence that moves the stars and grows the flowers and beats your heart without any conscious effort on your part. As this realization deepens, you feel a profound sense of peace washing over you, a peace so complete and all-encompassing that it seems to dissolve any remaining traces of doubt or fear or limitation that you may have been carrying, like salt dissolving in the ocean until there is only ocean, only wholeness, only the recognition that you are and have always been exactly where you belong. You know, with absolute certainty, that you are supported in every way, that the universe is always working in your favor, and that every experience you have ever had has been preparing you for this moment of awakening to your true nature as a divine being having a human experience. You notice movement in your peripheral vision and turn to see figures made of pure light emerging from the walls of the temple, beings of such beauty and radiance that your heart fills with joy just from witnessing their presence, and you understand immediately that these beings are aspects of your own higher self, parts of your consciousness that exist in dimensions beyond the physical, always available to guide and support you, but only now visible because you have raised your frequency high enough to perceive them. These are the temple guardians, ancient souls who have dedicated themselves to helping others remember their own divine nature and unlimited creative power, and they move with grace beyond description, their forms shifting and flowing like aurora borealis, like liquid light given consciousness and purpose. Their presence fills the temple with an even deeper sense of love and protection, and you feel completely safe to open your heart even wider, to release any last vestiges of protection or defense that you may have been holding, knowing that you are held in absolute love. One of the guardians approaches you, and though they do not speak in words that your ears can hear, you receive their message clearly in your mind and heart, transmitted through direct knowing that bypasses the limitations of language. Beloved one, you have journeyed far to reach this sacred place, through lifetimes of searching and seeking and sometimes forgetting, and we honor your courage in choosing to remember who you truly are. Tonight, you will receive the gift of perfect alignment with your highest destiny, and when you awaken, you will carry this alignment with you into your daily life, magnetizing to yourself all that serves your greatest good and highest joy. The guardian extends their hand towards you, and from their palm emanates a stream of the most beautiful light you have ever seen, light that contains every color and no color, light that feels like pure love made visible, like liquid compassion, like crystallized joy. This light flows towards you and surrounds you in a cocoon of gentle warmth, penetrating every cell of your body, every layer of your energy field, every thought pattern and belief system, realigning every aspect of your being with the frequency of your most cherished dreams and aspirations. As this divine light works its magic within you, you feel old patterns of thinking dissolving like morning mist in the sunshine of this higher truth, limiting beliefs that have held you back simply evaporating as they are exposed to the light of your true nature. You feel yourself expanding, becoming more of who you really are, remembering capacities and gifts that you had forgotten you possessed, recognizing yourself as the powerful, creative, magnificent being that you have always been beneath all the layers of conditioning and forgetting. Your creative power awakens like a sleeping giant stretching after a long slumber. Your intuition sharpens to crystal clarity. Your ability to manifest becomes as natural and effortless as breathing or the circulation of blood through your veins. You feel ancient memories stirring, memories of other lifetimes when you knew your power, when you used your gifts freely and joyfully, and these memories integrate into your current awareness, giving you access to wisdom and abilities that span eons of experience. The Guardian's light continues to work within you, and you begin to see with perfect clarity the next steps on your path, the choices that will lead you most directly to the fulfillment of your deepest desires. And these insights come not as urgent demands or pressure to perform, but as gentle invitations, ways of being and acting that feel completely natural and aligned with your authentic self. You understand that you do not need to force or push or struggle. You need only to follow the gentle guidance of your inner wisdom and trust that the universe will orchestrate the perfect circumstances to support your manifestations. Another guardian approaches from your left, and this being carries what appears to be a chalice made from a single, enormous crystal that catches and amplifies the light of the fountain, creating rainbow prisms that dance through the air around you like playful spirits celebrating your presence. The crystal seems to contain entire universes within its faceted surface, and you can see galaxies swirling, stars being born and dying, planets spinning through space in perfect harmony with cosmic rhythms that your body recognizes and begins to attune to. Drink from the cup of infinite possibility. Their voice whispers in your mind, the words arriving like gentle rain on fertile soil, and let every cell of your body remember its divine origin and unlimited potential. You take the chalice in your hands, marveling at its weightlessness despite its enormous size, and you understand that this lightness comes from the fact that the cup is made not of ordinary matter but of crystallized intention, materialized desire, solidified dreams. As you bring the chalice to your lips, you taste the sweetest nectar imaginable, a flavor that seems to contain the essence of every joy you have ever experienced and every joy yet to come, every moment of love you have ever felt and every moment of love waiting to be experienced. The nectar tastes like liquid happiness, like dissolved laughter, like the flavor of a perfect sunset or a baby's first smile or the moment when you finally understand something that has puzzled you for a long time. As the nectar flows through your body, you feel every atom of your being lighting up with new life, new possibility, new creative potential that sparkles through your bloodstream and radiates from every pore. Your DNA itself seems to be upgrading, remembering its original blueprint of perfect health, infinite creativity, and unlimited abundance, reconnecting to the cosmic template that you were created from before you ever took physical form. You feel yourself becoming a master manifester, someone who creates their reality not through struggle but through alignment, not through forcing but through allowing, not through fear but through love, not through lack but through the recognition of the infinite abundance that surrounds you always. This transformation is happening at the cellular level, rewiring your neural pathways, updating your subconscious programming, installing new software in the operating system of your consciousness. A third guardian appears before you, this one carrying a mirror that seems to be made from polished starlight itself, its surface rippling with gentle waves of reflected light that create patterns of sacred geometry, mandalas of meaning that speak directly to your soul in symbols older than civilization. Behold your true self, they say, and their voice carries the authority of absolute truth. See yourself as the universe sees you, as the magnificent being you truly are. You look into the mirror and gasp at what you see, for reflected back at you is not your physical form but your soul essence, radiant beyond description, powerful beyond measure, beautiful beyond words that could ever capture the reality of your divine nature. You see yourself as pure consciousness temporarily wearing a human form, a divine being who has chosen to experience life on earth as an adventure in creative expression. A bold soul who decided to explore what it would be like to forget your power and then remember it again. In this reflection, you also see all of your desires already fulfilled, not as future possibilities but as present realities that exist now in the quantum field of infinite potential, waiting only for your frequency to match theirs so they can materialize in your physical experience. You see yourself living the life you have always dreamed of, surrounded by love, abundance, perfect health, meaningful work, beautiful relationships, and experiences that bring you joy beyond measure, and you understand that this is not wishful thinking or fantasy but a glimpse of the truth of what already exists in potential form. The mirror begins to glow more brightly, and the reflection starts to move, showing you scenes from your future life, your life as it unfolds when you are living in complete harmony with your highest potential and truest nature. You see yourself waking up each morning filled with excitement and gratitude for the day ahead, moving through your activities with grace and ease, making decisions from a place of inner knowing rather than outer pressure, creating value in the world in ways that feel natural and fulfilling to you. You watch yourself in relationships that are built on mutual respect, genuine love, and shared growth, surrounded by people who see and appreciate your true value, who support your dreams and celebrate your successes as if they were their own because they understand that we are all connected, that your success contributes to the success of the whole. You see yourself in perfect health, your body strong and vital and radiating well-being, your mind clear and focused, your emotions balanced and harmonious, living in a state of natural vitality that comes from being aligned with your true nature. You see yourself financially abundant, not just in terms of money but in terms of feeling completely secure and free, able to give generously and live comfortably without any anxiety about resources, knowing that you are connected to an infinite source of supply that never runs dry because it is the very essence of creativity itself. Money flows to you easily and naturally because you understand that it is simply energy, and you are a being of infinite energy expressing in physical form. Most importantly, you see yourself living with a deep sense of purpose and meaning, knowing that your life matters, that your unique gifts and perspectives are needed in the world, that you are making a positive difference simply by being yourself and following your authentic path with courage and commitment. This vision of your life fills you with such joy and anticipation that you feel as if you could float right off the ground, and perhaps in this magical place, you could, because here the laws of physics respond to the laws of consciousness. The guardian with the mirror smiles at your joy, and their smile is like sunrise after the longest night, like the first flower of spring after the harshest winter, like the moment when you finally find what you have been searching for your entire life. What you have seen is not a distant future but your true present reality, waiting only for your full acceptance and embodiment, they explain with infinite patience and love. Tonight, as you sleep, these images will imprint themselves on your subconscious mind, and your outer world will begin to rearrange itself to match this inner template of perfection. As the mirror fades back into light, you notice that the fountain in the center of the temple has grown even more radiant, its spray of liquid starlight now reaching almost to the temple's infinite ceiling, creating a pillar of pure creative force that connects earth to heaven, matter to spirit, human to divine. You understand that you are invited to step into this pillar of light, to allow yourself to be completely enveloped by the creative force of the universe itself, to merge so completely with the source of all manifestation that there is no distinction between you and it. You stand up from the edge of the fountain and walk slowly toward the pillar of starlight, feeling no fear, only excitement and anticipation for what is about to unfold, like a child approaching the most wonderful gift they have ever received. As you step into the light, you feel every cell of your body beginning to vibrate at a higher frequency, aligning with the frequency of your desires, the frequency of abundance, the frequency of love, the frequency of infinite possibility. The light is warm and tingly, like being bathed in liquid sunlight, and you feel it penetrating not just your physical body but every layer of your being, from the densest matter to the most subtle energy, from your conscious thoughts to your deepest unconscious patterns, from your individual identity to your cosmic self. You feel yourself dissolving and reforming, dying to who you thought you were and being reborn as who you truly are. In this pillar of creative light, you feel yourself merging with your desires, becoming one with everything you have ever wanted to experience or create, and there is no separation between you and your dreams. They are part of you, and you are part of them. This integration happens not through effort but through simple allowing, through opening yourself completely to receive what has always been yours by divine right, what you were born to experience and express and enjoy. You remain in the pillar of light for what feels like an eternity and an instant simultaneously, time having no meaning in this realm of pure possibility where past and future collapse into an eternal now that contains all potential and all actualization. When you finally step out, you feel fundamentally changed, as if you have been reborn at a higher level of consciousness, with all of your previous limitations transformed into stepping stones toward greater expression of your divine nature. The guardians surround you now, their forms even more radiant than before, and you understand that they have been working with you throughout this process, helping to anchor the new frequency into your being, ensuring that the transformation you have undergone will be permanent and complete, integrated into every level of your consciousness from the most aware to the most unconscious. They begin to sing in harmony, though their voices make no sound that your ears can detect. Instead, their song vibrates directly in your heart and soul, a melody of creation itself, the song that brought the universe into being and continues to create new realities in every moment. As their song fills the temple, you notice that the walls themselves are beginning to sing in response, creating a symphony of such beauty and power that you feel tears of pure joy streaming down your face, tears that are liquid light, liquid love, liquid transformation. This music is the sound of your soul remembering its true nature, the sound of your dreams coming alive, the sound of the universe celebrating your awakening to your unlimited potential. The song seems to lift you, and you find yourself floating gently a few inches above the obsidian floor, suspended in a field of pure love and creative energy that holds you as gently as a mother holds her beloved child. From this vantage point, you can see that the entire temple is alive with dancing patterns of light, sacred geometries that represent the mathematical principles underlying all manifestation, the divine formulas that transform thought into form, desire into experience, dreams into reality. You understand that you are now attuned to these principles, that they have become part of your operating system, encoded into your cellular memory and your neural pathways, and that from this moment forward, your ability to create your reality will be enhanced beyond anything you previously thought possible. You will find yourself naturally making choices that align with your highest good, naturally attracting people and opportunities that support your growth and success, naturally flowing in harmony with the rhythms of abundance that pulse through all of creation. One of the guardians approaches you with what appears to be a beautiful pendant made from a single drop of crystallized starlight, hanging from a chain that looks like woven moonbeams, delicate as spider silk but strong as diamond. Wear this as a reminder, they say, placing the chain gently around your neck, not on your physical body but in your energy field, where it will serve as a constant connection to the sacred space and all that you have experienced here tonight. As soon as the pendant settles into place against your heart, you feel a warm glow spreading from your heart center throughout your entire being, a feeling of complete protection, perfect guidance, and unlimited support that permeates every cell of your body and every layer of your consciousness. You know that no matter where your path leads, no matter what challenges you may encounter, you will always have access to the wisdom and power you have discovered here in the Star Temple. This pendant is your direct line to the infinite intelligence of the universe, your personal connection to the creative force that moves all things. The temple begins to slowly fade around you, not disappearing but becoming translucent, like a double exposure photograph where two realities exist simultaneously, revealing that you have never actually left the moonlit meadow where your journey began. You realize that the Star Temple exists not as a physical place but as a state of consciousness, a level of awareness that you can access anytime you choose to align yourself with your highest truth and deepest knowing. The temple is within you, has always been within you, waiting for you to remember and reclaim your birthright as a conscious co-creator with the universe. You find yourself back on the path of luminescent stones, but now you notice that each stone is glowing even more brightly than before, as if they are reflecting the increased light that now radiates from your own being like a gentle sun. You begin to walk back toward where you started, but your steps are slower now, more mindful, as if you are savoring every moment of this magical experience and allowing it to integrate fully into your consciousness at the deepest possible level. As you walk, you become aware that you are already beginning to manifest the changes you desire, that the process of transformation has begun at the deepest levels of your being and will continue to unfold in perfect timing and perfect ways as you move through your daily life. You feel a deep trust in this process, knowing that you do not need to figure out how your manifestations will come to pass. You need only to maintain the frequency of gratitude and expectation that you have cultivated tonight, trusting that the universe knows exactly how to bring your dreams into form. The silver grass beneath your feet seems to whisper encouragement as you walk, each blade holding a message of support and celebration, reminding you that nature herself is always manifesting, always creating new forms, always demonstrating the endless creativity of the universe that flows through every living thing, including you. The trees along the path rustle their leaves in what sounds like applause, celebrating your willingness to step into your power and claim your rightful place as a master creator of your own reality. You notice that your breathing has become even deeper and more relaxed, each breath carrying you further into a state of profound peace and complete surrender to the perfection of your unfolding life, and you feel yourself naturally beginning to release the need to control or direct the process of manifestation, trusting instead in the wisdom of your higher self and the perfect orchestration of the universe. Your body feels light and fluid, as if you are made more of energy than matter, more of possibility than limitation, more of love than fear. Your mind is quiet and spacious, free from the chatter of worry or doubt that may have plagued you in the past, replaced instead with a calm confidence and unshakable knowing that everything is working out for your highest good in ways that exceed your wildest imagination. You feel connected to everything, part of the great web of existence that includes every star and every atom, every thought and every dream, every heartbeat and every breath. As you continue along the path, you begin to feel deliciously sleepy, as if you have been given the most wonderful gift of rest after a long and meaningful journey, and your eyelids grow heavy with the sweet exhaustion that comes not from fatigue but from the deep satisfaction of work well done. Rather than fighting the sleepiness, you welcome it, knowing that sleep is where the real magic happens, where your subconscious mind processes and integrates all of the downloads you have received tonight. The path ahead seems to stretch out endlessly, offering you infinite opportunities to explore the landscape of your own expanded consciousness, but you also sense that it is time to allow yourself to drift into the most peaceful, restorative sleep you have ever experienced. You know that as you sleep, the star temple continues to exist within you, continuing its work of transformation and manifestation, weaving your dreams into the fabric of reality while your conscious mind rests and your body repairs and regenerates. You feel so completely supported, so utterly safe and loved, that surrendering to sleep feels like the most natural thing in the world, like coming home after a long journey, like settling into the most comfortable bed you have ever experienced. Every cell in your body is humming with the frequency of your desires made manifest. Every breath you take draws in more of the infinite abundance that surrounds you always. Every heartbeat pumps liquid starlight through your veins, carrying the energy of creation to every corner of your being. As you allow yourself to become drowsier and drowsier, you hold in your awareness the knowing that tonight has changed everything, that you are waking up tomorrow as a new version of yourself, aligned with possibilities you had never dared to imagine, connected to a power you had forgotten you possessed. You carry with you the unshakable faith that your life is unfolding in perfect harmony with your highest good, that every day brings new evidence of your expanded manifestation abilities, that the universe is conspiring in every moment to bring you joy beyond measure. Your steps become slower and more dreamlike, each footfall landing softer than the last, as if you are gradually transitioning from walking to floating, from being fully present in this magical realm to drifting gently into the even more magical realm of sleep and dreams where all transformation occurs. The boundaries between waking and sleeping begin to blur, and you realize that consciousness itself is the real magic, the real creative force, whether it is focused in the waking state or the dreaming state or any state in between. The stars above you seem to be singing a lullaby now, their light growing softer and more diffused, wrapping around you like the most comfortable blanket you have ever felt, woven from moonbeams and starlight and pure love. The air grows even warmer and more embracing, scented with lavender and vanilla and something indefinable that smells like pure contentment, like the fragrance of home, like the scent of belonging. You feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation, your body releasing any last traces of tension, your mind becoming quiet and spacious and peaceful like a still lake reflecting the infinite sky. You know that as you sleep tonight, your dreams will be filled with visions of your new life, your life as it is becoming, your life as someone who knows their own power and uses it wisely and lovingly for the highest good of all. You will dream of waking up tomorrow feeling different, feeling aligned, feeling excited about the possibilities that await you in each moment, and these dreams will not be mere fantasies but previews of the reality that is already forming around you, like a beautiful garden growing from seeds of intention that you have planted tonight in the fertile soil of your expanded consciousness. You will dream of moving through your day with grace and confidence, attracting wonderful synchronicities and opportunities, feeling the support of the universe in every interaction and every decision you make. Your breathing becomes even slower and deeper, each exhale releasing anything that no longer serves you, anything that belongs to the old version of yourself that was afraid or doubtful or limited in any way, and each inhale drawing in fresh life force and infinite possibility, the very breath of creation filling your lungs and circulating through your bloodstream. You feel your body becoming heavier and more relaxed, sinking into the most comfortable position, supported completely by the loving energy that surrounds you always, the same energy that holds the planets in their orbits and the stars in their courses. Your mind becomes quieter and quieter, thoughts fading away like clouds dissolving in a clear blue sky, leaving only the vast spaciousness of pure awareness, pure being, pure connection to the source of all creation. In this spaciousness, your desires float like beautiful butterflies, free from the weight of doubt or the burden of time, existing in the eternal now where all possibilities are equally real and equally available. The pendant of crystallized starlight at your heart continues to glow gently, reminding you even as you drift towards sleep that you are forever connected to the star temple within, that you can return to this state of perfect alignment anytime you choose to remember who you really are. This knowing settles deeper and deeper into your subconscious mind, becoming part of your fundamental programming, part of the lens through which you will now see and experience life, part of the operating system of your consciousness. As sleep begins to claim you with gentle insistence, you feel waves of gratitude washing through your entire being, gratitude for this magical journey, gratitude for your willingness to open to something greater than what you knew before, gratitude for the infinite love and support that surrounds you always, gratitude for the beautiful life that is unfolding before you like a flower opening to the sun. This gratitude fills every cell of your body with golden light, creating a frequency of appreciation that will continue to attract wonderful experiences into your life even as you sleep. You drift deeper and deeper into the most peaceful, restorative sleep, knowing that while your conscious mind rests, your subconscious continues to work with the guardians of the star temple, continues to weave your desires into light, continues to align every aspect of your being with the reality you have chosen to create. Your body releases completely into relaxation, your breathing becomes soft and rhythmic like gentle waves on a peaceful shore, your heartbeat steady and calm like a drum keeping perfect time with the heartbeat of the universe itself. In this perfect state of surrender, you allow yourself to be carried by the gentle currents of sleep into the realm where all healing happens, where all transformation occurs, where your soul continues its work of creating the life you truly desire without any interference from doubt or fear or limitation. You sleep deeply and peacefully, held in the loving arms of the universe itself, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, exactly who you need to be, and that everything is unfolding in perfect divine timing. Your dreams are filled with light and love and possibility, with visions of your life as it is becoming, with feelings of joy and fulfillment and deep satisfaction that penetrate every layer of your being. You dream of conversations with wise beings who share secrets of manifestation, of walking through gardens where every flower represents a fulfilled desire, of swimming in oceans of liquid light that heal and transform every aspect of your life. You sleep the sleep of someone who knows they are deeply loved, completely supported, and infinitely powerful. You rest in the knowing that tomorrow brings new opportunities to experience the magic you have awakened tonight, new chances to see evidence of your expanded manifestation abilities, new moments to feel grateful for the beautiful gift of being alive and aware and endlessly creative. In your dreams, you practice using your new abilities, you rehearse living from your expanded consciousness, you experience again and again the feeling of being aligned with your highest potential. And so you sleep, peacefully and deeply, while the stars above continue their eternal dance of creation, while the universe continues its endless expansion of possibility, while your own consciousness continues to expand and align with everything your heart desires. You sleep knowing that you are part of something magnificent, part of the grand unfolding of creation itself, a beloved child of the cosmos coming home to your true nature as a being of infinite light and limitless possibility. The night embraces you with velvet darkness punctuated by countless points of light, each star a reminder of the light that shines within you, each constellation a map of the infinite possibilities that await your exploration. The moon bathes you in silver radiance, blessing your sleep with the energy of cycles and rhythms in perfect timing, reminding you that everything unfolds in its perfect season. Sleep deeply now, beautiful soul, and let your dreams carry you ever closer to the life you are destined to live, the life that awaits you just beyond the horizon of your current awareness, the life that is even now forming itself around the seeds of intention you have planted tonight in the sacred soil of your transformed consciousness. Sleep and dream and allow yourself to be transformed, knowing that when you wake, you will be ready to step fully into your power as a conscious creator of your own reality. Rest now in perfect peace, perfect trust, perfect alignment with all that you are and all that you are becoming. Let sleep take you gently into its healing embrace, while the star temple within continues its sacred work of manifestation, weaving your dreams into light, light into form, form into the beautiful experience of your life lived in full alignment with your highest truth and deepest joy. Your breathing grows even slower and more peaceful, each breath a gentle wave carrying you deeper into the ocean of sleep, deeper into the realm where miracles are commonplace and transformation happens as naturally as the rising and setting of the sun. Your body melts into complete relaxation, every muscle releasing, every cell regenerating, every system of your body working in perfect harmony to restore and renew you while you rest. In the depths of sleep, your subconscious mind continues to process and integrate all of the gifts you have received tonight, all of the activations and upgrades and remembrances that have shifted your consciousness to a higher level of operation. Like a computer updating its software while the user sleeps, your consciousness is being updated with new programs of abundance, new applications of manifestation, new operating systems of love and trust and infinite possibility. Sleep deeply, beautiful one, and awaken refreshed and renewed, ready to live as the magnificent being you truly are, ready to create the life you came here to experience, ready to shine your light in the world and add your unique note to the great symphony of creation that plays eternally throughout the cosmos. Sleep now, and let your dreams be filled with the most beautiful visions of what is possible when you fully remember who you are. The star temple continues to exist within you as you sleep, its light pulsing gently in rhythm with your heartbeat, its guardian standing watch over your dreams, ensuring that every vision, every insight, every activation you have received tonight becomes permanently integrated into your being. The fountain of liquid starlight flows endlessly in the center of your consciousness, available to you always, carrying the essence of your desires and the power to manifest them into form. As you sink into the deepest levels of sleep, you carry with you the pendant of crystallized starlight, its light a beacon that connects you to the infinite creative power of the universe, a reminder that you are never alone, never unsupported, never without access to the love and wisdom and abundance that is your birthright. This pendant pulses with gentle light as you sleep, sending healing energy through your entire being, aligning every cell with the frequency of your highest potential. Dream now of the life that awaits you. Dream of waking up tomorrow with a new sense of excitement and possibility. Dream of moving through your day as someone who knows their power and uses it with wisdom and love. Dream of abundance flowing to you from sources seen and unseen. Dream of relationships that nurture and inspire you. Dream of work that fulfills and expresses your true nature. Dream of health that radiates from every cell of your body. Sleep deeply, precious soul, held in the loving embrace of a universe that celebrates your existence and supports your every dream. Rest now, knowing that as you sleep, your reality is being rewoven to match the new template of possibility you have created tonight, and when you wake, you will begin to see evidence of this transformation manifesting in ways that will amaze and delight you. The stars sing you to sleep with their ancient lullaby. The moon watches over your dreams with silver eyes of infinite compassion, and the universe itself holds you in its loving arms as you rest and regenerate and prepare for the beautiful adventure of living as your true self. Sleep now, and let the magic continue its work within you, weaving your dreams into the fabric of reality, creating the life you came here to live. Let sleep take you completely now, carrying you into the deepest rest, the most healing dreams, the most transformative experiences that your soul can receive. You are safe, you are loved, you are supported, and you are exactly where you belong in this vast, magnificent universe that exists to support your growth and joy and creative expression. As you drift deeper into sleep, you find yourself in a beautiful dream space that feels even more real than waking reality, a dimension where your consciousness can explore the infinite possibilities that exist beyond the constraints of physical form. In this dream realm, you discover that you can visit any version of your life that you choose, experiencing firsthand what it feels like to live as the fully manifested version of yourself who has already achieved everything your heart desires. You find yourself standing in the most beautiful home you have ever seen, a space that perfectly reflects your personal taste and style, filled with objects and artwork that bring you joy every time you look at them. This is not just any house, but your dream home, manifested exactly as you have always envisioned it, down to the smallest detail that makes it uniquely and perfectly yours. The morning light streams through large windows that look out onto gardens that seem to stretch endlessly, filled with flowers and trees that change with your moods and desires. As you walk through this magnificent space, you feel the deep satisfaction that comes from living in perfect alignment with your authentic self, surrounded by beauty that nourishes your soul and comfort that supports your highest creativity. Every room tells the story of your journey, displaying artifacts and memories from adventures you have taken, goals you have achieved, and dreams you have manifested into physical reality. In your dream kitchen, you prepare a meal with ingredients that seem to glow with vitality and life force, and you understand that in this reality, you nourish your body only with foods that support your highest health and well-being, foods that taste better than anything you have ever experienced because they are aligned with your body's perfect wisdom about what it needs to thrive. As you eat, you feel energy and vitality flowing through every cell, and you know that your body is operating at its optimal frequency. You move to your dream workspace, a beautiful room filled with natural light where you engage in work that feels more like play because it perfectly expresses your unique gifts and talents while contributing something meaningful to the world. In this space, you create value effortlessly because you are working in complete alignment with your purpose and passion, and you feel the deep satisfaction that comes from knowing that your work matters and makes a positive difference in the lives of others. Your phone rings, and it is someone calling to express gratitude for how your work has impacted their life, sharing a story of transformation that brings tears of joy to your eyes. You realize that this is your everyday reality now, living in a way that naturally uplifts and inspires others simply because you are being authentic to your true nature and following your heart's guidance. You check your bank account and see numbers that represent not just financial abundance but complete freedom from any anxiety about resources, knowing that money flows to you easily and consistently because you are providing genuine value in the world and operating from a consciousness of abundance rather than scarcity. You feel grateful for this prosperity not just for what it allows you to have, but for what it allows you to give, for the ways you can support causes you care about and help others who are still discovering their own path to abundance. Walking outside into your garden, you encounter neighbors who have become genuine friends, people who see and appreciate your authentic self and share your commitment to living consciously and creating positive change in the world. Your conversations are deep and meaningful, filled with laughter and mutual support, and you feel held by a community of like-minded souls who celebrate each other's successes and offer comfort during challenges. Your romantic partner appears, and you feel your heart expanding with the recognition of someone who truly sees you, loves you exactly as you are, and supports your highest growth and expression. This relationship is built on a foundation of mutual respect, genuine compatibility, and shared vision for creating a beautiful life together. You communicate with ease and honesty, resolving any conflicts quickly and lovingly because you both prioritize the relationship and your mutual growth over the need to be right. Together you plan adventures that excite both of you, experiences that will stretch you and bring you joy and create memories that you will treasure forever. You feel the deep contentment that comes from sharing your life with someone who is truly your partner in every sense, someone who makes you a better version of yourself simply by loving you unconditionally. In this dream reality, you visit a doctor for a routine checkup and receive the most wonderful news. Your health is perfect in every way, your body functioning optimally, your energy levels stable and high, your immune system strong and resilient. You realize that this perfect health is not luck but the natural result of living in alignment with your authentic self, managing stress effectively, nourishing your body wisely, and maintaining a positive mental and emotional state most of the time. You attend a family gathering where relationships that may have been challenging in the past have been healed and transformed into sources of love and support. You feel accepted and appreciated by your family members for who you truly are, and you extend the same acceptance to them, creating an atmosphere of warmth and genuine connection that heals old wounds and creates new possibilities for deeper intimacy. Friends from different periods of your life gather to celebrate your achievements, and you feel overwhelmed with gratitude for the rich tapestry of relationships that have supported your growth and added meaning to your journey. These friendships feel effortless and nourishing, based on genuine affection and shared values rather than obligation or convenience. You find yourself giving a speech at an event where you are being honored for your contributions to your field or community, and as you speak, you feel the profound satisfaction that comes from knowing that your life has made a meaningful difference in the world. The audience responds with enthusiasm and appreciation, and you realize that this recognition feels good not because you need external validation but because it confirms that you have successfully aligned your actions with your deepest values and highest purpose. Later, you spend time alone in quiet reflection, and you notice that even in solitude, you feel completely content and at peace. There is no anxiety, no restlessness, no feeling that something is missing from your life. You have cultivated such a strong relationship with yourself that you genuinely enjoy your own company, and this inner peace radiates outward, influencing every other relationship and experience in your life. You visit places you have always wanted to see, traveling not as an escape from your everyday life but as an extension of a life that is already fulfilling and abundant. These journeys expand your perspective and enrich your understanding of the world, but you feel equally happy returning home because home is not just a place but a state of being that you carry within you wherever you go. In quiet moments of meditation, you feel your connection to the infinite source of all creation, and this connection fills you with such peace and love that you understand why the ancient masters smiled so much. You have found the treasure that spiritual seekers have sought throughout the ages, the recognition of your own divine nature and your unity with all that exists. You spend time in nature, and you feel yourself in perfect harmony with the rhythms of the earth, understanding your place in the web of life and feeling grateful to be part of such a magnificent and intelligent system. Trees seem to greet you as old friends, flowers bloom more brightly in your presence, and animals approach you without fear because they recognize the peace and love that radiates from your being. Your days unfold with a natural rhythm that honors both productivity and rest, both engagement with the world and time for inner reflection. You wake up naturally feeling refreshed and excited about the day ahead, and you go to sleep peacefully, grateful for the fullness and richness of your experiences. You find yourself mentoring others who are beginning their own journey of awakening and manifestation, sharing what you have learned with generosity and humility, knowing that teaching others deepens your own understanding and creates ripples of positive change that extend far beyond what you can see. In this dream state, you experience yourself as someone who has mastered the art of manifestation not through force or manipulation but through alignment and flow, someone who creates their reality through love rather than fear, through trust rather than control, through service rather than selfishness. You see that your individual transformation has contributed to the healing and evolution of the collective consciousness, and you feel honored to play your part in this grand unfolding. As your dream journey continues, you realize that everything you are experiencing is not fantasy but a preview of possibilities that are already beginning to manifest in your waking life. The feelings you are experiencing, the peace and joy and contentment, are becoming your natural state of being, and the external circumstances are following naturally as your inner state of consciousness shifts and expands. You understand that the transformation you experienced in the Star Temple was not just symbolic but actual, that real changes have occurred at the cellular and quantum level that will continue to unfold in your physical reality in perfect timing and in ways that serve your highest good. You feel profound trust in this process, knowing that you do not need to force or push or struggle to make these changes happen, but simply maintain your alignment with the frequency of love and gratitude and expectation. The dream begins to fade, but rather than feeling disappointed, you feel excited because you know that you are not losing these experiences but integrating them, making them part of your cellular memory and subconscious programming so that they will naturally express in your waking life. You carry with you the feelings, the knowing, the absolute certainty that this is your true reality, temporarily veiled by old patterns of thinking that are now dissolving like morning mist in the warming sun. As you settle even deeper into sleep, your body completely relaxed and your mind perfectly peaceful, you feel waves of appreciation flowing through you for this magical journey, for your willingness to open to something greater, for the infinite love and support that surrounds you always. You know that tomorrow you will wake up as a new version of yourself, someone who carries within them the unshakable knowing of their own divine nature and unlimited creative power. Your breathing becomes even more gentle and rhythmic, synchronized with the heartbeat of the universe itself, and you feel yourself dissolving into the ocean of consciousness from which all dreams arise and into which they all return. In this space of infinite peace and possibility, you rest deeply, allowing your entire being to be renewed and regenerated by the healing power of sleep and dreams. Sleep deeply now, beloved soul, knowing that as you rest, miracles are being woven into the fabric of your life, that forces seen and unseen are working on your behalf to manifest the reality you have envisioned tonight. Trust in the process, surrender to the flow, and allow yourself to be carried into the most restorative sleep you have ever experienced. You are held in love, you are supported in all ways, you are exactly where you need to be in this moment, and everything is unfolding in perfect divine timing for your highest good and greatest joy. Sleep now, and let the transformation continue its gentle work within you, preparing you for a life of beauty, abundance, love, and unlimited creative expression. Dream sweetly, beautiful one, and awaken tomorrow ready to live as the magnificent being you truly are, ready to create the life you came here to experience, ready to shine your light in the world and contribute your unique gifts to the healing and evolution of our planet. Sleep deeply, dream beautifully, and rest in the absolute certainty that you are loved beyond measure and supported in ways that exceed your wildest imagination. The universe holds you in its loving embrace as you sleep, and all the forces of creation are aligned to support your journey home to yourself and the life you were born to live. Rest now in perfect peace, perfect trust, and perfect love, knowing that when you wake, you will begin to see evidence of the magic you have set in motion tonight. Sleep deeply, beautiful soul, and let your dreams be filled with visions of the magnificent life that awaits you.